What's up guys, my name is Gift and welcome to my YouTube channel. On today's episode, we'll be talking about 7-step plan on how to beat, stop, kill procrastination. This channel is all about self-development, productivity, effective living and tech. If that's what you're into, please I want you to like this video. Alright, step number 1 on beating procrastination, right, is to have clarity, right? Now, there's something about procrastination. Now, most of us are procrastinating because we're not clear on what to do at every particular point in time, right? Clarity involves definition of goals, it involves actionable steps, it involves writing down your plan, it involves chunking it down into bits, small bits, it involves being prioritized, it involves setting deadline, it involves staying focused and consistent, right? So one of the greatest things you can do to fight procrastination is to be clear. Write down the steps, write down whatever you want to achieve, write down that thing down, like put it on a piece of paper, jot it down somewhere, and that is the first step towards fighting procrastination, because you have to empty your brain, you have to envision what you actually want to do, and that's going to give your brain an avenue to kick off and give you that initial momentum towards productivity. All right, step number two is prioritization. You have to know what to do and know when to do it, right? You have to know what to do and know when to do it. In my SS1 and my SS2 and SS3, one of my greatest mentors of all time, Mr. Felix, he wrote down a chart for me that has changed my life completely. He spoke about it in 4 ways. He said, there are important things, there are not important things, there are urgent things, and there are not urgent things. So he started by saying, everything that is important and urgent, that is something you should do now. Everything that is important but not urgent, you could reschedule it, right? He said, everything that is not important but they are urgent, you can designate, you can delegate somebody to do them for you. And everything that is not important and not urgent, you have to eliminate it. Now, this thing is something you could embed in your life, and trust me, you would kick off productively and you beat procrastination. So try as much as possible to prioritize everything, from your time to your speech to your appearance to your presence. Give it priority. And when you do, pressing our phone is not a priority at some point in our life, but we tend to do that because we've not stated clearly what our priorities are. All right, step number 3, advanced planning. This thing has helped me fight procrastination a lot. Advanced planning involves preparation ahead of time. For instance, any day I want my week or my day to be productive, I try as much as possible to plan it out before that day. So as I was recording this video, this is Saturday, right? So Friday, have thought about it that okay, on Saturday I'm going to record a video by 12, I'm going to edit it in the evening, I'm going to read a book in the morning, I'm going to visit a friend by this time. So when I do that, I would subconsciously fall into plan, so that I will know that okay, using my phone for too long will affect my YouTube channel, right? Using my phone for too long would affect the conversation I need to have with somebody to build a brand or build a business, right? So try as much as possible to advance plan your days and your week. So every day before a day, try as much as possible to write down your plan, write down what you want to achieve the next day, and trust me, assessing that alone is giving your brain signals towards productivity. Step number 4, don't settle for instant gratification. This is what is killing millennials. We want the instant enjoyment. We want that satisfaction now. We want the pleasure now. When you do that, you are killing your future, because the price for instant gratification is your future. Now, so enjoy delayed gratification. Enjoy the process of life. Enjoy that experience. Enjoy the stress you are going through. Enjoy that personal and self-discipline you're putting yourself to do, so you enjoy your future. There's an acronym for SMART, SMART, where S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for achievable, R stands for relevant, and T stands for time bound. All your goals should be time bound. All. You want to do something, attach time to it. Everything you're doing should be relevant in the future. All your goals should be achievable. That is because we spoke about steps on achieving goals, and they must be measurable. So anything you're doing must have product, must have a result. There must be an extension of whatever you're doing, and then they must be specific. The fifth step is called Pomodoro Method. Now, the brain itself cannot concentrate for a very long time. So if you want to probably study for 10 hours, you would do that, but you will notice you start losing concentration. So one of the ways to end procrastination is to give ourselves time blocks, right? Okay, I'm going to study today for 4 hours. So every 25 minutes or every 30 minutes, I give myself 10 minutes break or 5 minutes break. You will notice at that point you're giving yourself break, you tend to refresh, and then your brain is being ignited back. So try the Pomodoro method in anything you're doing. It could be growing a brand, take out breaks, right? Okay, this month I'm going to take my time to refresh how my channel is going. I'm going to take my time to refresh how my personal life is growing. Am I doing the thing I said I would do? Am I being productive? Am I developing myself personally? When you take this break, you would realize that coming back to what you're doing, you are much more refreshed, your concentration level is high, and you'll be much more productive. Step number 6, time is your most valuable asset. Let me tell you, we spoke about this before. I'll put it here. 3 things money can't buy. Time is one of them. Understand this, that anything you're procrastinating, you don't have time again to do those things. The idea of I'll balance up later is a cliche. It's not true. It's a lie. It's personal deceit, right? Do not procrastinate because you think you want to balance up things later. We only have time once, and it's now. The only way we could experience our 20s is in our 20s. We can't experience our 20s twice in life, right? Understand this. Take your time to sink it in, and it's an amazing way to ignite your brain towards being much more productive and fighting against procrastination. Step number 7 is called momentum. Now, there's something called the flow state, right? The energy it takes for you to start something is not that same energy for you to consistently move that thing, right? So if you are reading 30 pages of a book or 15 pages, let's start with 5. If you read 5 pages of any book every day, right, subconsciously, your brain would advance over that 5, and you read 7, you read 10, and you begin to progress, right? So the idea is the momentum to start is what lies in our hands, but the momentum to go consecutively is not in our hands. It is subconscious, and then some principles and personal laws will just take charge, and you'll begin to grow. So for instance, if you are into makeup, graphic design, and into art and the rest, right? If you start with 10 hours, okay, let's say you start with an hour every day to practice, right? A time will come subconsciously. I'm telling you this because I've experienced it. Subconsciously, you will begin to progress, and effects will start happening. The aim of this video is basically to try as much as possible to give us tips on how we can beat procrastination, because that is one major problem we are going to. My name is Gift, and if you stayed up to this time, please, I wanted to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification so you get amazing notification when we upload any video. Bye for now. Peace.